Yo, 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 what's up? This is Alexis G73 coming at you live from Austin, Texas in Funk Junkie Studios, my little home studio. Anyways, I have a really cool pedal demo today. It's a vintage Tron 3 envelope filter pedal, probably the funkiest pedal ever known to man. And I happened to find this one at a garage sale. I'm not going to tell you how much I paid for it because it's gone down in history as one of the most awesome yard sale finds I've ever found. So anyways, it's pretty much dead stock except for I put a true bypass foot switch in there because the gain knob, was never bypassed. So when you press bypass, the gain knob was still influencing the output, the through signal. So I had to change that. It just wasn't good for live use. So other than that, it's stock. I bought a power supply from somebody online, an aftermarket power supply. It's a special power supply. It can be used with batteries too, 9 volts. But I wanted a power supply because this thing probably eats batteries like crazy. And other than that, it's an awesome pedal, and it's been used on many recordings, all from guitar, keyboards, drums. Stevie Wonder even used it on drums in the 70s. So it's a really cool pedal. Clavinet, you've heard that a million times, higher ground and stuff. So anyways, this is the legendary pedal. And I'm just going to give you a little run through. I'm playing through my 50 watt amp, clean. Here's the clean sound. And I have it right now in the traditional auto wah setting, so. That's the most commonly used quack type sound. And I'll go through the knobs real quick. The gain, obviously, it's set differently depending on the output of the instrument. You want to be able to open the envelope. So if I set it too low, the guitar isn't loud enough to open up the envelope. So if I have to goose it up a little bit, and you can kind of. Okay, the next knob is peak, and that just, how narrow is the peak of the sweep. So as the more narrow it becomes, the more like razor edge it becomes. So you kind of set that to your setting as well. So if I back it down, a little more subtle sounding. If I goose it up. The knob on top is it's a low pass, band pass, and high pass. So low pass allows all the low to pass through exactly like it sounds. Great for like bass guitar when you want the low end to be there when you're playing. And then the band pass is kind of a mid grade, so you still have some of the low end, but it's more of a mid range kind of. And then the high pass setting is, even like it says, more highs than anything else. Okay, and then I prefer it in the low pass just because, or band pass, but low pass is cool. Okay, the blue switch is the range. So right now I have it in the low range. I put it in high range. The peak actually goes up like higher. Okay, the next switch, I'm going to go back and put it in low. The next switch is the drive. Now, most pedals are like the quackers, like this, most envelope filters. Now, if you set it in the down drive, the Mutron, actually, it reverses. I'm going to have to turn up the gain a little bit, probably get the true effect of it. It might be a little loud, so I'm going to adjust the volume of the amp. So this is reverse. So it starts out kind of high, and as you hit it, the more you hit it, the more it goes low. So the envelope kind of closes in a weird way. Of course, you go through the band passes and put it in high pass and go in the high range and kind of get really nasty, like. It's like the funky mosquito setting or something. It's kind of cool. Kind of extreme. So now I'm going to go ahead and put it in the more traditional setting and put on some overdrive. All right, there she is on guitar. I'll be right back and I'll have it plugged in bass. See you. All right, here I'm on bass, and here's the bypass. Here's with the pedal on. All right, there she goes. You know, it's a little Kramer Japanese bass that I used for gigging, and there she is on bass. I've already explained all the settings, so it's basically the same thing. Pardon the pun. All right. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this cool pedal. And if you ever see one around, snatch it up because it's amazing. It's super cool. And the reissues are a little different circuits, so I'm not sure if they're as cool as the originals. But, you know, regardless, it's still a really cool pedal. And Electro-Harmonix, the Tron is like was designed by the person who designed this, so that's a really cool pedal as well. Sounds a little different. I had one before. It's a little more noisy, not as sweet sounding, you know, but still, it's a great pedal as well. All right, hope you enjoy this. Catch you later. Peace!